What's going on? TK coming at you. Just want to hit you with continuation on the series, My Future. And this concept is becoming your own bank. Concept that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people explain it, mis-explain it. And realistically, becoming your own bank is an analogy to a physical bank that you can walk into, whatever the institution may be. The concept is you mentally taking on the characteristics and traits of a physical brick and mortar bank, but applying those concepts to your own financial strategies or implementation techniques that you adhere to in your life. So step one would be accumulating assets that increase in value over time. That's something that a bank does. A bank has tangible assets that appreciate, because you want to be able to borrow against those assets at any time that it's needed. So you always want to purchase things that go up in value the longer you hold them, or appreciate in time. And those are important. You want to focus on those. When you talk about what to spend fiat money on, don't be like the rest of the idiots in society that choose to be stupid and listen to what they've been taught. Separate yourself by making separate and different decisions so that you can be a bank. A bank will take fiat currency and spend it on assets that appreciate. So land, rental property, gold, silver, Bitcoin. You want to have tangible assets that you can borrow against. Very important. One of the strategies of the super rich, and an important implementation financial strategy in becoming your own bank. Another concept in that line is being able to have the discipline to save 50% or 80% of what you bring in finance, because you spend only when you have to, and you realize the concept of credit, meaning that everything is credit except for gold and silver. So you utilize credit to spend your small items, and you funnel the finance that you receive through those credit channels so that you have access. So that's important. I think that's the next step in becoming your own bank, is knowing and having a discipline to save. Your mother's very good at that. She can do it to the point where other people borrow from her. So listen to the people that you have around you. Listen to your mother. It's very important that you don't worship money, or you don't worship fiat paper currency, and you understand it's just a tool. So utilizing it as a tool means that you save most of it, that you put it away for a rainy day. You play checkers and stack in your savings account in a physical safe. So that's step two. Step two is having a discipline to save most of what you bring in. And then there's a third strategy in being your own bank, and that is actually utilizing insurance. You can just go to an insurance agency and ask for a term life policy with an AUP rider, and the AUP allows you to add to the principal of that term life policy. So it's like an annuity that you can add to the principal of and borrow against, in the future. Some people call it different names: 525, 727, or there's a 7 series, there's a 5 series, but it's really just taking out a specific insurance policy that allows you to add to the principal of that annuity-like insurance plan. So that's the third way. You start with $10,000 and you open a term life insurance policy with an AUP rider, and there's certain insurance companies that understand that concept and could sell it to you. You just have to do your homework and studying in terms of who can do it, which institution is better at understanding and presenting that option. So becoming your own bank, utilizing the credit game so that it opens doors to you and that you're able to be ahead of the game, be ahead of other people who don't do these things. So if I could pass on anything to you, son, it is realizing to separate yourself, not be a follower. Acceptance amongst idiots makes you an idiot. And that's just the truth.